Welcoming a child often brings a whirlwind of cultural expectations and modern stresses. These 11 steps provide a methodical framework to ground the experience in the simplicity of the Sunnah. This chronological checklist is derived directly from the Quran and Hadith, providing specific actions to spiritually protect and ground your newborn from day one. You may want to take notes or screenshot the screen. We will cover specific prayers and the strict timelines required for each step. Step 1 occurs before conception. When parents recite this specific dua before intimacy, they ask Allah for protection from Shaytan. This establishes a spiritual safeguard for any child conceived during that union. Spiritual preparation begins with these intentions well before the physical necessities are packed into a hospital bag. Once the baby is born, the timeline shifts to day 0, the immediate moments following their arrival. Step 2 is an immediate plea for protection, following the example of Maryam's mother. Parents should recite a dua asking Allah to shield the newborn and their future descendants from the influence of Shaytan and the evil eye. Authentic Sunnah relies on these documented prayers. This replaces cultural superstitions like Maryam flowers, which have no basis in Islamic text. Step 3 defines your first verbal response. Upon hearing the news, the first word is Alhamdulillah. Focus on gratitude for the child's health before inquiring about their gender. Step 4 is the adhan. Whisper the call to prayer gently into the baby's right ear. This should be done at a natural volume, without the use of microphones or loud shouting. By prioritizing these prayers, you ensure the first words your child hears are a declaration of faith and a call to worship. Step 5 involves the community. When others meet the newborn, encourage them to ask Allah for specific blessings, such as intellect and piety, rather than offering them only general well wishes. Step 6 is tahniq. This physical sunnah involves introducing the baby to their first taste of sweetness using a date. A parent or a pious member of the community choose a date until it is soft. They then take a minuscule drop of the resulting juice and gently rub it against the baby's palate. Ensure only the liquid is used. Placing solid pieces of date in a newborn's mouth is a choking hazard and must be avoided. Tahniq connects the child to prophetic tradition through their very first nourishment, involving both the family and community in the blessing. On day 7, the focus shifts to identity. Step 7 is naming the child. Names starting with Abd, like Abdullah, or prophets' names are excellent choices. Select one distinct, meaningful name. Avoid stacking multiple names together. A single, clear identity is preferred. Step 8 is the aqiqah, a sacrifice of livestock. 2 sheep or goats for a boy and 1 for a girl. It is recommended to use small livestock. While some allow sharing a qurbani tau, separate sacrifices more closely follow the Prophet's example. The aqiqah is a feast for the community, not a commercial event. Avoid cultural practices that pressure guests to bring money, or hosting loud parties that disturb your neighbors. Day 7 is a time to feed the community and establish the child's name, prioritizing religious obligation over social display. The final steps on day 7 involve physical purification, beginning with step 9, shaving the head. This shaving is tied to an act of charity. You weigh the hair and donate its equivalent value in silver to those in need. Step 10 involves applying a small amount of saffron to the infant's shaved scalp. This creates a clean and pleasant scent, and replaces the dark, pre-Islamic practice of smearing the head with animal blood. Step 11 is khatna, or circumcision. This is a vital religious requirement for boys that also carries significant hygienic benefits. Performing circumcision on day 7 is medically efficient. At this age, the infant experiences less distress, and the healing process is remarkably fast. These rituals combine the prophetic traditions with practical hygiene, addressing the child's physical and spiritual well-being within their first week. Following these 11 steps provides a comprehensive spiritual shield for a newborn, established through the Sunnah. Here is the full checklist for your reference. Completing these actions ensures the child is welcomed according to the Prophet's guidance. If you missed a step in the past due to a lack of funds or knowledge, such as the aqiqah, know that it is permissible to perform these actions later in the child's life. Share this guide with expecting parents and let us know in the comments which name you have chosen for your baby. Final thought. Following these steps integrates the child into a lineage of faith, prioritizing their spiritual welfare alongside their immediate physical needs.